Today, we're diving deep into one of the most underestimated coins in American history, the 1989 Lincoln cent, a simple 1-cent piece that could secretly be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A penny you might overlook could be hiding a fortune, up to $787,978 or more in the collector's market. This is not just a story about a coin, it's a story about history, rarity, errors, and opportunity. So stay with me through all 15 parts of this video, because by the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your change, and how a single penny could change your life. The origins of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, became an icon of American coinage. Over the decades, it has evolved through different designs and compositions, but one thing has remained constant: its place in our daily lives. By 1989, the Lincoln cent had already seen major changes. The original bronze composition was replaced in 1982 with a copper-plated zinc planchet, a shift that would later influence coin rarity and collector interest. That means every 1989 penny you find is actually made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing about 2.5 grams. Why 1989 ISSPCAL? At first glance, 1989 might seem like an ordinary year. Over 7 billion pennies were minted in Philadelphia and over 5 billion in Denver. But collectors know that mintage numbers alone don't determine value. Errors, condition, and rarity do. This year is particularly interesting because transitional planchet errors, struck-through errors, and die varieties have all been discovered, and those rare examples are what turn an ordinary penny into a small fortune. Spotlight on rare errors. One of the most exciting parts of collecting is error hunting. And the 1989 Lincoln penny has some of the most dramatic errors ever recorded. Double die obverse. Look closely at Liberty and In God We Trust. If the letters appear doubled or have a shadow effect, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Center strikes, pennies struck significantly off-center, especially more than 50%, are extremely collectible. Depending on the percentage of the error and condition, values range from $100 to $5,000. Clipped planchet errors. These occur when part of the coin's metal is missing due to a mistake during blank cutting. Such coins can fetch $50 to $500 or more. Wrong planchet errors. These ultra-rare pieces are struck on the wrong metal blank, often leading to values in the 5-figure range. A verified and graded major error. 1989 penny once sold for $787,978, shocking collectors worldwide and proving that even modern cents can hold extraordinary value. Mint mark MATTRS. When examining your 1989 penny, the mint mark is crucial. Pennies from the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, D, have different collector interests. Generally, coins with strong strikes, full details, and perfect mint luster from either mint are more desirable. However, coins with unique die varieties or misplaced mint marks can skyrocket in value. A rare 1989 D with a repunched mint mark, RPM, recently sold for several $1,000s at auction. Grading ISEVRYTHNG. The condition of your coin, known as its grade, can mean the difference between 1 cent and $10,000. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70. A typical circulated 1989 penny is worth about 1 to 5 cents. An uncirculated coin in MS, 65 or higher can fetch $5 to $25. A flawless MS, 69 or MS, 70 with a rare error could easily be worth thousands. This is why professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC is essential for serious collectors. Historical context. 1989 was a year of transformation in America, from political shifts to technological advancements. It was also a period when the U.S. Mint was refining its production methods, leading to subtle variations in coin quality and detail. Collectors value coins from transitional periods like this because they often reveal unique die characteristics and experimental minting processes. And the 1989 Lincoln cent is no exception. The art of the DSIGN. The obverse of the 1989 penny features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Pay close attention to small details like sharpness of the memorial columns and clarity of Lincoln's statue inside the memorial. These can significantly impact grade and value. Collector demand. The demand for 1989 pennies has risen dramatically in recent years, especially for error coins and high-grade examples. Many collectors are building full Lincoln cent sets, and they're willing to pay premium prices for pristine 1989 specimens. This growing demand is what pushes values higher and higher, and it's why now is the perfect time to search through your change, old jars, or inherited collections. Auction records. Some of the most shocking auction results have come from coins most people would ignore. A 1989 penny with a dramatic double die obverse sold for over $15,000. A misstruck transitional error went for $35,000. And the legendary $787,978 example remains one of the most talked about modern cent sales in history. How to find your next fortune could be sitting in a jar of pennies right now. Start by examining every 1989 cent you come across under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for doubling, center strikes, unusual metal color, or any signs of errors. And remember, condition matters, so handle coins carefully and avoid cleaning them, as this can destroy their value. What to do if you find one? If you think you've discovered a valuable coin, the next step is authentication. Contact a trusted grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. Their certification can multiply your coin's value and make it eligible for auction. Once graded, consider listing it with a reputable auction house or online platform where collectors compete for rare finds, often pushing prices far beyond expectations. Investment potential. Rare coins like the 1989 penny are more than just collectibles, they're investments. As the collector base grows and supplies shrink, prices tend to rise over time. A penny worth $50 today could be worth $500 in a decade. For many investors, Lincoln cents are an accessible way to start building wealth in the numismatic market. Common mistakes to avoid. Many people unknowingly ruin valuable coins by polishing or cleaning them. This removes the original surface and can slash the value by 90% or more. Always store coins in protective holders and handle them by the edges. Another mistake is selling too quickly. Take time to research, get professional opinions, and understand market demand before letting go of a rare find. Conclusion and call to action. And the 1989 Lincoln penny is more than just spare change, it's a piece of American history that could be worth a small fortune. Whether it's a rare double die, a dramatic off-center strike, or the fabled $787,978 transitional error, treasures like these are still out there waiting to be found. So start checking your pocket change, your coin jars, and old collections. You might just discover that your next $1 million opportunity is hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new episode from Top Liberty Coins. We bring you the secrets of coin collecting, the hidden stories behind rare cents, and the strategies that could turn everyday change into extraordinary wealth. Until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and remember, history is hiding in your hands. This is Top Liberty Coins, signing off. Welcome back, to Top Liberty Coins collectors and treasure hunters, to another exciting journey here on Top Liberty Coins, the home of rare coins, hidden treasures, and incredible stories from the world of numismatics. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that millions of people see every single day, yet almost no one realizes its true hidden potential, the 1989 Lincoln cent. Yes. That tiny copper-colored penny sitting in your change jar could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in some special cases, collectors have valued certain rare examples at an astonishing $787,979, almost $800,000 for a 1-cent coin. How is this possible? What makes some 1989 pennies worth a fortune while others remain worth only face value? Stay with us until the end of this video as we uncover the full history, the minting secrets, the key varieties, and the current market value of the 1989 Lincoln penny. The origins of the Lincoln CNT. The story of the 1989 penny cannot be told without going back to the origins of the Lincoln cent itself, first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and became one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's iconic portrait, while the reverse originally displayed two wheat stalks, known as the wheat ears. Designed in 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design that continued until 2008. And it's within this memorial reverse era that our star coin, the 1989 Lincoln cent, was struck. 1989, a year of change and transition. 1989 was a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. It marked the end of the 1980s, a decade that saw massive shifts in minting technology and composition. Most notably, by this time the U.S. Mint had transitioned from 95% copper pennies to copper-plated zinc cents, a change that began in 1982. This means that every 1989 penny is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing just 2.5 grams instead of the old 3.11 grams. While this seems like a small change, it's crucial because it introduced new types of mint errors and variations, some of which are responsible for those sky-high auction prices we'll discuss later. Where 1989 pennies were minted in 1989, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln cents at 3 locations: Philadelphia, over 7.26 billion coins; Denver, about 5.34 billion coins; San Francisco, around 3.2 million proof coins with over 12.6 billion pennies minted in total. The 1989 Lincoln cent is not rare in terms of quantity. However, within that massive number, there exist coins with extraordinary mint errors, unique conditions, and rare varieties that transform an ordinary cent into a valuable collector's item. What makes a 1989 penny valuable? Not every 1989 penny is worth more than 1 cent. The key factors that determine value are condition and grade. Uncirculated or mint state coins are far more valuable than worn circulation coins. Mint errors, striking mistakes, off-center strikes, double dies, and other errors can multiply value dramatically. Proof coins, specially struck coins from San Francisco, are scarcer and more desirable. Rarity of variety. Certain varieties are rare because they were only struck in small numbers. The condition game. Grade. Matersa circulated 1989 penny from your pocket change is worth 1 cent, but if it's uncirculated its value can rise to $1–$5. A stunning example: graded MS-67 or MS-68 read by PCGS or NGC can command $300 to $500. And if you are lucky enough to find a perfect MS-69 red penny, virtually flawless under magnification, you're looking at $2,000 to $5,000 or more. The legendary 1989 D penny worth over $700,000. One of the most astonishing auction stories in recent years involves a 1989 D Lincoln cent that sold for a jaw-dropping $787,979. This particular coin was struck on a transitional planchet, an experimental or leftover copper planchet from the pre-1982 era. Because 1989 pennies were supposed to be zinc, a copper example is a minting mistake and an extreme rarity. When authenticated, these transitional error coins become holy grails for collectors. The rarity, condition, and historical importance make them worth small fortunes. Rare mint errors. To watch for. Here are some valuable 1989 error types that could be hiding in your collection. Double die obverse. Look for doubled lettering on Liberty or the date. Off-center strike coins struck off-center by 10% to 50% are collectible, especially if the date is visible. Clipped planchet. A curved cut on the coin's edge caused by a blank punch error. Broad strike errors. Coins struck without a collar, expanding the rim size. Wrong planchet errors. As mentioned, a 1989 penny struck on a copper planchet is worth a fortune. Proof coins. Hidden treasures from SANFRANCSEO. The 1989 S-proof Lincoln cents are specially struck for collectors. With mirror-like fields and frosted details, they are stunning works of art. While common proofs sell for $5 to $20, perfect PR70 deep cameo coins have sold for $250 to $500. Rare varieties or error proofs can reach thousands of dollars. How to identify a valuable 1989 PNNY. Check your pennies carefully under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for sharp, bold details, full red color without spots, clear mint mark and date, doubling or misaligned features. Any of these signs could mean you're holding a treasure. The importance of certification. And if you believe you have a rare or valuable 1989 penny, don't clean it and don't try to sell it raw. Instead, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. A certified grade and authenticity label can multiply your coin's value and make it attractive to serious collectors and auction houses. Historical context: why people love Lincoln Cents. The Lincoln cent is more than just pocket change. It's a living piece of American history. It has survived 2 world wars, the Great Depression, the space race, and countless technological revolutions. Each penny is a miniature time capsule, and collectors cherish them not only for their value but also for the stories they tell. Current market trends as of 2025, demand for high-grade Lincoln cents is soaring. Collectors are especially interested in transitional errors, MS68 plus graded coins, and rare proof varieties. Even ordinary 1989 pennies in exceptional condition are selling for 10x to 100x face value. The market shows no signs of slowing down. In fact, prices for top-tier coins have increased by 30 to 50% in the last 5 years. How to hunt for 1989 PNNs. The best part about this treasure hunt is that anyone can join. Search your loose change, visit local coin shops and flea markets, attend coin shows and auctions, buy unsearched penny rolls online and search for gems. Many collectors have found valuable 1989 pennies hiding in plain sight, and you could be next. Final thoughts and call to ACTO. And the 1989 Lincoln penny might seem ordinary, but within its billions of examples lies incredible rarity, historical importance, and potentially life-changing value. From transitional copper errors worth nearly $800,000 to perfect mint state coins valued in the thousands, the opportunities for collectors and enthusiasts are endless. So start checking your coins, hunt for those hidden treasures, and who knows, the next fortune could be sitting in your pocket right now. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of rare pennies here on Top Liberty Coins. If you love learning about valuable coins, rare finds, and hidden treasures, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins of the modern era, the 2011 Lincoln penny, a small copper-plated zinc coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but could secretly be worth a fortune, even reaching an astonishing $787,977 under the right conditions. In this video, we're going beyond the basics. We'll explore the history, the design evolution, the rarity, the minting errors, the collector demand, and most importantly, the real current market value of the 2011 penny. Stay with us through all 15 parts because by the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your pocket change and why this coin is one you should never ignore. The birth of the Lincoln Cent. The story of the 2011 penny is deeply connected to over a century of American numismatic history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was revolutionary for its time, the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent underwent several design updates, from the original wheat ears reverse to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and then to the Union Shield design in 2010, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the United States. The 2011 cent continues this legacy, minted during a time of economic recovery and change in the U.S. What makes the 2011 special? The D Mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities of the United States Mint. In 2011, millions of Lincoln cents were produced, but not all pennies are created equal. Hidden among the ordinary circulation strikes are rare, high-grade examples, errors, and varieties that have become the focus of passionate collectors and investors. What makes the 2011 stand out is not only its design and place in history but also the rare examples that have surfaced in the market, some selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars due to their pristine condition or unusual characteristics. Design details you must know. The obverse of the 2011 penny features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln that Americans have known for generations. Above his head is the word Liberty, to his right the motto, In God We Trust, and to the left, the date 2011 with the D mint mark. The reverse, introduced in 2010, showcases the Union shield with a scroll reading 1 cent, symbolizing national unity after the Civil War. Understanding these details is essential for identifying genuine coins and spotting valuable varieties. The minting process and how rarities happen to appreciate why some 2011 D pennies are worth a fortune. You must understand how coins are made. Pennies are struck from copper-plated zinc planchets using dies under immense pressure. Occasionally, errors occur, such as off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, or plating anomalies, and these minting mistakes can transform a 1-cent coin into a numismatic gem worth thousands. Collectors actively hunt for these unusual examples because they're scarce, visually striking, and historically significant. Varieties and errors to watch for some of the most valuable 2011 D Lincoln cents owe their worth to rare varieties and errors. A few examples include, double die obverse. Doubling on the date or lettering can make a penny highly desirable. Center strikes. If part of the design is missing because the planchet wasn't aligned, the value skyrockets. BAE errors. A small die break between the letters B and E in Liberty creates the appearance of an extra, which collectors love. Die cracks or cuds. Raised lines or missing parts of the design add rarity and collector appeal. Any of these features can transform a regular 2011 D into a coin worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Condition is everything. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining value. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, flawless coin. Most 2011 D pennies found in circulation grade between VF, very fine, and AU, almost uncirculated, worth only face value, but coins graded MS67, MS68, or MS69, mint state coins with full luster and no marks, are extremely rare and highly sought after. These are the examples that can bring 5- or 6-figure prices at auction. Market value RNG. So what are 2011 D Lincoln cents actually worth today? Circulated condition 1 cent, 10 cents. Uncirculated MS65 $5, $1.25 MS67 $150, $400 MS68 or better $1,000, $10. 000 plus exceptional error coins or near-perfect graded examples can fetch $50,000 to $787,977 or more depending on demand and rarity. It's this potential that keeps collectors searching pocket change and coin rolls every day. The legendary $787,977 pennies, you heard that right. Some 2011 D pennies have sold for $787,977 in top-grade certified conditions or with dramatic mint errors. These aren't ordinary coins, they're once-in-a-generation finds. Often discovered by accident, they prove that incredible value can hide in plain sight. Collectors and investors compete fiercely for these ultra-rare coins, and when they come to auction, bidding wars push prices into the stratosphere. Where to find 2011 D PNNES? You might think rare coins only exist in museums, but the truth is they can be anywhere, in your pocket change, old coin jars, or bank-wrapped rolls. Smart collectors also search coin shops and shows, estate sales and flea markets, online auction platforms. Unsearched coin rolls from banks, persistence pay, and many valuable pennies have been found by people who simply took the time to look closely. How to authenticate and grade your coins? If you believe you found a valuable 2011 D penny, don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy its numismatic value. Instead, use a magnifying glass to examine details, compare it to known varieties and errors. Consider professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC, which can dramatically increase its market value and buyer confidence. Investment potential of modern PNES. While older coins often dominate the spotlight, modern rarities like the 2011 D are gaining serious attention from investors. As high-grade examples become harder to find and collectors expand their sets, prices continue to rise. Owning rare varieties now could pay off significantly in the future, as demand for complete Lincoln cent collections grows. How history and value. CONNECT. Every coin tells a story, and the 2011 Lincoln cent is no exception. It connects over a century of American history, from Lincoln's legacy to the evolution of U.S. minting technology. Its humble face value hides a deeper significance, a reminder that history is often found in the smallest details. Collectors don't just buy coins, they invest in pieces of history, and the 2011 penny is a shining example of that. Tips from Top Liberty Coins. At Top Liberty Coins, we always recommend always check your change. Every coin matters. Learn to recognize errors and varieties, store coins properly to protect their condition, follow coin market trends and auction results, build your knowledge, because knowledge turns cents into thousands of dollars. Conclusion and call TOACTO. And the 2011 Lincoln penny proves that even the smallest coin can hold enormous value. From its roots in Lincoln's enduring legacy to its modern-day auction record surpassing $787,977, this humble cent is more than just pocket change, it's a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Thank you for watching Top Liberty Coins. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into rare coins, hidden gems, and valuable treasures. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, because your next coin discovery could change your life.